All right, we are jumping right back in here at the Oracle Defense Tech Summit in Brussels, and I'm joined here by Oracle Senior Vice President of Sovereign Cloud, Rand Waldron. Hey, I have just an idea.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna
Uh-oh.
try this out
Yeah.
for your title.
Yeah.
I think the sovereign Rand Waldron.
I think there's only two sovereigns, maybe only one sovereign at Oracle, and I don't want to contest their
Okay.
rule.
All right, right, and probably won't fit into the HR policies
That's
either.
exactly right. Yeah, yeah.
Okay,
It's
well,
not in the drop down.
that's not that I've seen. I'll add it. So in your keynote today, you are talking about defending our values with the world's best technology.
Yeah.
How does that happen?
What all of us have to understand is, as a company, Oracle, as a collection of democratic states in the metaphorical West, the U.S., NATO, our allies, we have a collection of values that really unify us. And these are deeper than politics, deeper than particular elections. These are really a set of values. Those values do not defend themselves. Those values don't exist in the real world, but the threats to them do. And so what Oracle does is Oracle brings that technology capability to the individual humans who defend those values in the real world. The way we do it is actually simple. We take the capabilities that the most agile and innovative companies on the planet use to build their business. They use it to make greater returns for their shareholders, to scale the impact of their employees. We bring those same capabilities to these defense and intelligence organizations so they can defend our values. For us, it's taking that same technology and applying it to a new mission set.
Got it. And when we talk about these defense organizations, what are some of the biggest technology challenges that they're facing right now?
They face the same challenges that any organization around the world faces. And that really is a combination of doing more with less and the ability to scale rapidly against missions that are constantly changing. So every single defense or intelligence organization, every government, frankly, every enterprise out there has this need to address more challenges faster with the same or even fewer resources, fewer people, less capital, all of that. Oracle's technology gives you the ability to do that scaling faster. Nothing scales like technology does. Humans don't scale like technology does. Organizations don't scale like technology does. We bring that technology. But also, the mission you had last year, 2 years ago, 3 years ago is not the same mission you have today. Those values are the same, but how we defend them, the threats against them are evolving constantly. And again, that's the same as in the commercial world. Their competitive threats aren't the same. The threats to our values aren't the same, but the technology underlayment gives you the ability to change how you're responding to that mission.
And picking up on that, a lot of organizations, business organizations, they do have to adapt to constantly changing conditions. But often, you have similar customers, you deal with similar issues, you have supply chain challenges, you have service issues. And those are, some of them, somewhat repeatable. Feels to me that missions in defense are not necessarily cookie cutter.
Yeah.
And so how do these organizations constantly prepare and absorb and react with urgency when they're a little bit untidy and messy?
I think the right answer to that question is you have to make sure that as an organization, you are agile. And I'll try not to use a buzzword. What you have to ensure as an organization is that you can see that new mission, you can see that new threat, and you can react to it very, very rapidly. There's 1,000 examples we can use from Ukraine or what's gone on in the Gulf, where the threats that we expected are not the threats that we encountered. And the organizations that can move quickly in response to that are the organizations that win. What our large defense organizations often find themselves in is a world where the threat itself is its own set of constraints, but their own organization, their own technology performs a constraint as well upon them. They want to be able to move quickly, but the technological capabilities they have underlying them do not give them the foundation to move quickly. What Oracle does is we give you that foundation. So you will have all of the agility, all of the capability. You will have this innovation pipeline coming with our cloud available to you so you can innovate as fast as the threat.
Yeah. So all of that part is taken care
Yeah.
of that situation taken care of.
Yeah.
So you can really respond quickly without the technology getting in the way.
Exactly right.
So Oracle's announcing today the third cohort of the
Yep.
Oracle Defense ecosystem. Can you talk about what this cohort is and why we formed this ecosystem in the first place?
I'd love to take the camera around and show them everything going on here, because there are dozens of companies here. It is really, really cool. It is one of my favorite things that we do. What it is an ability to connect these small companies to the large mission customers that Oracle has throughout the government, defense, and intelligence space. Oracle can do many, many things. Like, I don't know of any company that has more products than Oracle does that satisfy the needs of these organizations, but we don't do everything. And there are many parts of the mission which we simply don't address directly, but these small companies do. And they innovate very rapidly. And that innovation challenge we were just talking about, if I provide that technological underlayment, these companies can provide the direct responses to those mission threats. And it's very cool to bring together a big company like Oracle, a big customer like these government customers, and these small innovators. It's a really great way. They work with each other, they work with the customers, and they work with us, and we build a better capability together.
That's great. Now, I'm going to ask you if there is one thing that you want defense leaders to understand about the role that Oracle can play in their critical missions. What is it?
The one thing I would say is that we are absolutely committed to this mission space, to our values, our joint values, and we are absolutely going to do whatever we can with you to bring the technology that lets you be faster than your threat. We'll bring the small companies that address those threats directly. We'll bring the technological underlayment. We will bring it all together with you so you can defend our values together.
That's great. And we're going to meet some of these hot companies on the show as well. So
absolutely.
Thank you so much for joining us.